Max Verstappen just revealed how he really thinks about Toto Wolff. Hi, and welcome to Max Verstappen Rewind. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at what Max thinks about his new fierce rival, Toto Wolff. To be number one at whatever you do, you need to do it better than anybody else. You need to be able to take down the opposition, beat the competition no matter how big, powerful, or rich they may be. Max Verstappen was aware of this coming into the F1, and being the son of an A-list racer, he had his eyes set on only one thing, and that was winning the F1 championship. But to do this, he had to take on the best race drivers and fastest cars. Before we continue, kindly take a minute to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to turn on post notification so you never have to miss any of our new contents on the Formula 1 champion Max Verstappen. With that done, let's get on to today's video. The main targets and opposition to ultimate success in the championship were not lost on Verstappen. For a while, Mercedes had dominated the championship, and the team, with its star racing driver, Lewis Hamilton, were on track for a win to break the records. This put Mercedes and Hamilton dead center in Verstappen's crosshairs. For the major part of the 2021 F1 championship, Max Verstappen seemed unfazed with excellent performances all season long. Though some have frowned at his methods, especially his rivals who usually have a lot to say about him, the driver has achieved his ultimate goal in 2021. In an interview, Verstappen spoke about one of his major rivals, Mercedes, and the team's CEO, Toto Wolff. Who is Toto Wolff? What exactly did Verstappen say? Let's find out. Who is Toto Wolff? Toto Wolff is the team principal and CEO of the Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 team. He is the team's managing partner in addition to his broader responsibilities as head of Mercedes-Benz Motorsport. Toto was born in modest circumstances in Vienna, Austria. He got his first taste of motorsport when he was only 17, and this was while watching a friend race at the famous Nürburgring. Following that, he had a brief racing career competing in Austrian Formula Ford and winning the class at the 1994 Nürburgring 24 Hours. Toto retired from racing 3 years later to focus on his business, and he found a new outlet for his talent: investing. Toto founded his own investment company, March 15, in 1998 after studying at the Vienna University of Economics and Business, followed by a second company, March 16, in 2014. Toto combined his passion for racing and investment in the Williams F1 team in November 2009. By July 2012, Toto was the team's executive director, and he played a key leadership role in the team's first win in 8 years at the Spanish Grand Prix that season. Toto was named managing partner of the Mercedes-AMG F1 team by January 2013, less than a year after purchasing a 30% stake in Mercedes-Benz Grand Prix Limited. Following his appointment as head of Mercedes-Benz Motorsport at the end of 2013, Toto took full responsibility for the entire Mercedes-Benz Motorsport program, from Formula 1 to Formula E, sports cars, and the Formula 3 engine program. Talk about amazing! Toto Wolff has a passion for motorsport as an entrepreneur, investor, and racer. Under his direction, the Mercedes-AMG F1 team has won 6 consecutive Formula 1 double world championships and 92 Grand Prix. Battle between Red Bull and Mercedes. With Mercedes finally withdrawing their intent to appeal the highly contentious Abu Dhabi Grand Prix result, massive amounts of dust will now begin to settle on a Formula 1 season unlike any other. Throughout the 2021 season, Mercedes and Red Bull have been embroiled in a bitter battle both on and off the track. Many digs, insults, and protest threats have been traded between the two title rivals, putting the FIA and Formula 1 under increased scrutiny, which reached new heights after the hugely controversial decision to suddenly allow Max Verstappen to be free of lapped cars in front of him under safety car conditions and engage in a one-lap battle with Lewis Hamilton, receiving a significant advantage given he had fresh tires on at the time. However, while that decision could have easily resulted in more animosity between the two teams, there are signs of a cordial relationship between the two camps. Toto Wolff on Red Bull and Verstappen. The Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff insists he has no bad words for rival Red Bull. Wolff's rivalry with Red Bull CEO Christian Horner heated up in the final stages of the season as Verstappen and Hamilton fought for the World Championship. Emotions erupted in the aftermath of the season-ending Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, in which Verstappen beat Hamilton to the championship on the final lap of the season, thanks to some controversial decisions made by race director Michael Masi. Masi's unacceptable decision to allow 5 cars to unlap themselves following a late safety car, putting Verstappen behind Hamilton on fresh tires heading into the final lap, was slammed by Wolff. Despite his team suffering a brutal result, Wolff believes the season's dramatic conclusion will bind Mercedes and Red Bull together and that the rival teams will work together to improve the sport in the future. "The statements against me were undoubtedly emotional," Wolff said. "I understand how frustrating a protest can be when you have won the race and thus the title. I have nothing bad to say about Christian, Helmut, Red Bull, or Max. This year's competitors were deserving. We fought like never before, both on and off the track, but they won the championship and that must be recognized. I believe it will also strengthen our bonds in the future. Because while the decision in Abu Dhabi cost us the championship, Helmut, Christian, and Max are racers, and we saw what happened." Max Verstappen on Toto Wolff. Following his success at the final Abu Dhabi race, Verstappen reported that the Mercedes team CEO, Toto Wolff, sent a text congratulating him on his victory. Verstappen said on Monday that he had heard from Wolff, who was furious on the pit wall after the late race events that helped Verstappen pass Hamilton for the championship. "Toto texted me and said congratulations on the season, I deserved to win," Verstappen said. Of course, that was nice of him. Emotions were running high on both sides of both teams during that last lap. Though after the penultimate race, Toto Wolff was visibly furious with the events that transpired, he was seen thrashing around at the end of the race. This probably led to Mercedes appealing the results of the race. But with this information, it seems the Austrian is calm and has accepted the results of the race. Verstappen also said this happened before the race at Abu Dhabi. "I saw Toto in Monaco before Saudi at a dinner, and he was sitting next to me at the table, and we talked. He, of course, goes above and beyond for his team, and I know mine does as well. But aside from that, I believe you should accept a loss, no matter how painful it is. I believe there is a slight difference between the teams." What does this mean for Mercedes and Hamilton? Following the historic result, which denied Hamilton a record-breaking 8th world title, speculation about Hamilton's return to the sport for next year has dominated the news agenda. Wolff hasn't confirmed what his driver will do next season, but he has previously stated that Mercedes must be prepared if Hamilton decides to retire. He made the remarks in January of last year, while Hamilton was negotiating a new contract with Mercedes. "It doesn't worry me at all," Wolff said of Hamilton's future, "because I will always respect Lewis's decisions. Whether that means staying with us for a long time, or leaving the sport and pursuing other interests." Wolff also said, "I believe we must be prepared for a variety of curveballs to be thrown our way. But, at the same time, we talk a lot and are very open with each other, and I believe there is more we can accomplish together." Next season's contenders. Max Verstappen has no plans of quitting while he is ahead, so he has to keep his foot on the pedal if he wants to remain the top driver in Formula One. But who does he have to look out for to knock him off the top spot? Well, Toto Wolff, the CEO of Mercedes-Benz, and Christian Horner, the CEO of Red Bull, believe Ferrari are top contenders for the championship if they get their car development right over the winter break. Ferrari finished third in the team standings in 2021, up from 6th the previous season. It seems new drivers are all the buzz in F1 right now. Ferrari has arguably one of the best young drivers in Charles Leclerc. Could he be the one to knock Verstappen off his recently claimed throne? What do you think about Max Verstappen's reactions to Toto Wolff and Mercedes? Comment below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.